Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, let me introduce myself. My name is Sonya Meilinda Putri. I am from A1 2024 with the number of students 2422035. I will present a simple proposal that our group designed. The title is Improving Students' Pronunciation Using TTS Text-to-Speech feature on a Google Translate application. Before I started explain the introduction, I want to ask you something. Have you ever see this video like this? Okay. Squirrel. All the videos that we maybe ever see before, it's about the people trying to practice their pronunciation in about the English word. It's look so hard, right? But pronunciation is often considered as a small or a less important part of learning English. So many students sometimes tend to ignore it. Like many students think that as long as people understand them, pronouncing a word incorrectly is not a big problem as long they know the meaning was. Because of this, students often do not realize how many English words they actually mistake or wrong, especially in daily vocabulary too. According to Ducati and Lumika 2009, this lack of awareness may lead to persistent and fossilized pronunciation errors, which negatively affect students' oral communication skills. Not only in real-life vocabulary, in many EFL classrooms, pronunciation tends to get far less attention than grammar vocabulary. Because students rarely get access to clear pronunciation models and have limited practice opportunities, teachers also struggle to give detailed feedback because of the limited class. But finally, with today's technology now offers new opportunities. One useful tool is Google Translate's to text-to-speech feature or TTS feature, which provides instant, clear, repeated pronunciation models and offer new possibilities for improving pronunciation learning. And also several studies have highlighted the positive role of Google Translate in learning English. According Al-Hay Sony and Al-Hay Sony in 2017 found that EFL students generally have a positive attitude towards the use of Google Translate as a learning tool. Furthermore, from Mahmoud 2021 reported that Google Translate can be effectively used to teach English pronunciation and help students improving their pronunciation accuracy. There also a previous research by Sain and Kobar in 2023 focused on improving students' pronunciation of word stress through the text-to-speech feature of the Google Translate. But there is still limited research that use a experimental method to investigate a broader pronunciation improvement using TTS feature. Therefore, this study aims to fill this gap by looking pronunciation improvement through text-to-speech in Google Translate. Next to research purpose, this research aims to three purposes. First is develop a pronunciation learning product that uses the Google Translate TTS feature, and the second, find out how effective this product is in helping students improve their pronunciation, and third, measure students' pronunciation performance before and after using the product. For the research questions based on the objectives to answer three questions. Number one, how is a pronunciation learning product developed using the Google Translate text-to-speech feature. Number two, does the pronunciation learning product help improve students' pronunciation ability? And number three, is there a significant difference between students' pronunciation score before and after using the product? For the methodology, there research design. This study used a quasi-experimental design. This design allows the researchers to examine change in students' performance quantifiably without analyzing a control group. The flow is pre-test and follow the treatment with TTS practice and the post-test. All the data collected were quantitative, scored with a standard pronunciation rubric. Next to the population sampling and sample. For the population consists of all 8th grade students at Nusa Bangsa Junior High School in the 2024-2025 academic year, totaling 72 students divided into three classes, 8A, 8B, and 8C. This level was chosen because 8th graders are in a crucial stage of developing pronoun skills. For the sampling method, the study used a purposive sampling technique to ensure that participants met specific criteria needed for the research focus. And for the sample was selected based on the following criteria: chosen by students who scored below the average on the initial pronunciation screening test, and then students who demonstrate difficulty in segmental feature, vowel and consonant sound, and students who struggled with suprasegmental features such as word stress and intonation. From the three classes, 28 students from class 8B meet the criteria and were selected as the sample. Next, for the data collection method, there will a three stage of the data collection. First, it is a pre-test, following to the treatment and the post-test. For the pre-test, will conducted or given before the treatment. Students read a list words and short sentences, and the pronunciation were recorded and scored using a rubric focusing on segmental accuracy, stress, intonation, and clarity. For the treatment, students participate in several practice seasons. Using Google Translate TTS feature, activities include listening to native like pronunciation models, and then repeating words and sentences modeled by TTS, and engaging in pronunciation drills with drilling, sentence repetition practice, and comparison activities between students' pronunciation and the TTS output. And the last, post-test will given after the treatment. The structure and scoring criteria will same as the pre-test, and this stage have a purpose was to evaluate any improvement in pronunciation accuracy and fluency. Next is how the data analysis method. First is scoring pronunciation test, will evaluation based on segmental accuracy, stress, intonation, clarity. Second, the calculating mean scores. The average scores of the pre-test and post-test were calculated to see general improvement. And then the measuring improvement, the gain score and percentage improvement were compute to determine the magnitude of progress. And the last, a paired sample t-test. A paired sample t-test was used to examine whether the improvement was statistically significant. The significance level was 0.05. Treatment was considered effective in improving students' pronunciation and affect positively. Here's the reference we use for this simple proposal. Thank you for listening and your attention. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.